Well, hiya, BookTube. Bill Ruttenberg here with the Ruttenberg Library. Come to you this morning. I wanted to give you a couple new books that I had gotten. One that I got at the free library downtown and the little book box, and then another one that I got into the mail to complete what was a month ago my birthday. Completes the chunk of books that I had gotten. And then I've got some BookTube shout outs for you. And so here we go. So like I said, our library downtown, the little book box free library where you give one, take one. I found this book and it looked kind of interesting. Report on Experience by John Mulgan. And this was a nice little surprise. Our little book box doesn't get too much nonfiction. So when I see nonfiction, I usually pick them out and then put a book in and return. So this book is from Frontline Books out of London, the Victoria University Press, and then the Naval Institute Press out of Annapolis, Maryland. And it is a 2010 book. And it looks like the copyright was actually originally 1947. This edition, Pen and Sword, and Victoria University Press. So anyway, read the front cover to you. It sounded really interesting. So it says, Report on Experience is a compelling memoir written by a quietly heroic author. This brilliant work provides a window both into the mind of the author and the prevailing attitudes of wartime Britain and Europe. Mulgan traces the Allies' path to the Second World War and the widespread reluctance of the population to accept the reality of hostilities. Mulgan was a determined man who was appalled by the inaction of his peers and superiors, then by the subsequent limp and unrealistic reactions to aggression. He despaired at the folly of re-employing the same personnel in the same offices that had been used for the First World War, and at the promotion of officers whom he considered wholly unfit to command. He describes the camaraderie among troops and the incompetence of those in authority. He also recalls his time serving in Egypt, his first experiences of witnessing death, and his time in Greece hiding out with the partisans. This is a story told poetically with spirit and insight, first published in an edition in 1947, unjustly neglected since this new edition of Report on Experience is the first to restore the original text from which Mulgan's most uncompromising criticisms had been deleted. Edited by leading New Zealand literary scholar Peter Whiteford, this edition also contains a preface by the author's son, Richard Mulgan, and a foreword by the renowned British military historian, Professor M.R.D. Foote. And so this sounded like it was going to be pretty interesting, and it was a brand new book. If you look, it's in brand new condition, real good shape. So I'm pretty excited to have that. I don't usually pick up like memoirs and stuff, but it sounded good. And then the next book that I got in the mail, I am very pumped about, and this is The Ordeal of the Union, and this is volume 4. And if you look up on my shelves, I've got volumes 1 through 3. So this completes the set, and this one is volume 4, The Organized War, from 1863 to 1864, and then the Organized War to Victory, 1864 to 1865. And this is by Alan Nevins. And so it's got actually 2 books within this one volume, and then it's like that with the other 3 right up there. And so it's an 8-book series that I got at a pretty decent price. Show you the rest of the book here. And I had actually got this book earlier. It's from Collier Books out of New York, Macmillan Publishing Company. And it's originally 1970, well, no, 1992, excuse me, 1992. And originally the copyright was 1971. But this is a 1992 book. But anyway, I don't know if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I actually got this in the mail, and it completed my birthday haul. However, the first volume that I got, we opened up the package, and I am not kidding, it had been sprayed by a skunk. It stunk. And we tried to like put it outside and leave it there for a few hours to see if that would alleviate the smell. And it definitely did not. It still stunk. And so we returned that to return to sender and got our money back. And then we purchased this one. And this one came in the mail a couple of days ago. And so I was pretty excited about that and hadn't had a chance to show you. But that, like I said, that completes my set of Ordeal of the Union, which many of you out there on BookTube had recommended that I needed to read. And so I think I'm going to try to at least get the first volume started in this coming year. I think it's going to be on my TBR, my 2021 TBR list, which I've been starting to compile. Anyway, I thought it would be nice, you know, when I first started, my channel was young, and well, it's still young, but when I didn't have very many subscribers, I had a couple of people that had done shout outs to my channel, and that was very, very nice, and I very much appreciated the people that did that. There was a couple of people that did, and it helped out my channel, and I fully appreciated that, and I wanted to do that same thing for some people. I newly subscribed within the last couple months to a few channels that I think you guys might be interested in. And you know, with the world and the pandemic and everything, all the negative stuff that goes on, I thought maybe we could do some positive here and show these channels some love, and you know, just go out and check them out. So I went down my subscriber list, and I picked out the new ones that I had subscribed to that I thought you might be interested in. So the first one that I want to mention is Erica Priestley. She's only got 10 subs. She's from over across the pond, over in, I believe, England. She's really into like prehistory. So, you know, when I see some of these channels, I automatically start thinking of other booktubers that I know that might be interested in their channel. And so, you know, with that thought in mind, when she started talking about Neolithic stuff and archaeology stuff, I almost immediately thought of Sean Standfast, Mark Richardson, you know, a couple of people that might be interested in her channel. But I'll leave the links to all these channels down below in the descriptions, by the way. But Erica, she's kind of a soft-spoken gal, does a really nice job with her videos, really knows her stuff. She's really good at you know, talking about her subject matter, and I thought she's done a nice job. And she's done some book reviews over on her channel, and I think a book haul. And I've just enjoyed watching that, so I'd recommend her channel. Another channel that I'd recommend, Jackie Lundberg. She's got 12 subs. She's from Sweden, and she likes to do book reviews. She's also the creator of the food tag that went around, and several people did the food tag a few weeks back. She did that. She loves her John Grisham books. She likes to read fantasy books, and I know she'll have a conversation with you in the comments section if you open up the dialogue. And I know one of the things she has mentioned to me was, you know, she gets her books mainly from the library, checking them out. She doesn't buy a lot of books, but she checks out a lot of books. And you know, unfortunately, with the world the way it is, her local library recently started you know, kind of ratcheting things down, and I think she may have said it even closed, and so she's not going to have access to books, and I know that was becoming kind of maybe a depressing issue, and all of you that read a lot know how that goes, and so maybe we could show her some love and go out and check out her channel, and you know, just be positive with for her. So The Librarian California, he has 70 subs. He's from, obviously United States, California. He is a librarian, and this guy is very knowledgeable in the subject matter. He's got all kinds of books on all kinds of stuff, and he says he reads across the genre, basically because of his job there, and he loves it. He'll give you good dialogue in the comments section, real good personality. All of these that I'm mentioning have great personalities. Seem to, if you met them in real life, I'm sure you'd be friends with them. And he's, like I said, very knowledgeable in a lot of different areas, and he'll introduce you to a lot of different types of books. The next one, the fourth one, is Nolan Thomas Harp. He's only got 6 subs. He's from down in Texas. He's, I believe, college age, and he only has 4 videos out, but his 4 videos are pretty good videos, and I'd totally recommend checking out his channel. He likes American history. He's done some he likes to do book reviews, wants to talk books with people, and it's mainly, like I said, American history, and I have enjoyed his book reviews. He's done a book review on John Quincy Adams, and I'm going to be looking for that book he was talking about. And he's also done a book review on Lone Star State by H.W. Brands, and then he did, of course, the newbie tag. But I've enjoyed his stuff. I would recommend going and visiting his channel. Shannon Bontrager, he's been doing his channel for a little while now, but he's only got 14 subs. He does a lot of book reviews. He's very intelligent in American history. Does a lot of stuff with American history. Great with the dialogue in the comments section, and he can definitely lead you to some new new book titles, and I'd highly recommend him. And then the last one that I'm going to put up for BookTube shoutouts is Very Literary Carrie, and she's got 80 subs, and she's got a great personality. She's from Virginia. She really likes JFK stuff. So when I was thinking of other booktubers that would maybe like like these people's channels, I was definitely thinking of Steve Donahue, because he's always talking about JFK and his fascination with JFK, and so. Very Literary Carrie. She really likes JFK stuff and does a lot of stuff dedicated to JFK. She does book reviews, she does book tags, and like I said, her channel is just a lot of fun to listen to. Got a great personality, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 of these channels. You would definitely, if you met these people, you'd be friends with them, and you'd invite them over for dinner and that kind of stuff. They're just that kind of people, is what they come across as anyway. And I just wanted to do that BookTube shout out for them. Go check out their channels. Like I said, I'll put the links below. And BookTube, I hope you're having a great, wonderful day. Happy reading.